as you all know that I bring people on my platform on the Oracle chat so that we can get inspiration from the people who actually have lived their life in an inspiring way, so that we can also learn that how can we should live our life, or whenever we face any challenges, how can we overcome that. So our today's guest is an experienced tarot reader from a very long time. She has more than 15 years of experience in tarot reading. She is also an astrologer and a numerologist, but her expertise in tarot reading is something which is unmatchable, because her intuition is so amazing, her meditation is so amazing, that her readings are so perfect that people recommend her. Even she is not on the social media, even then she is always occupied with the people because she is so amazing in her tarot reading. So please help me in welcoming Mrs. Minnie Khanna from Noida. हेलो मैम, कैसे हैं आप?
हेलो, आई एम गुड। आप कैसे हैं?
मैं एकदम बढ़िया हूँ मैम। तो सबसे पहले मैं आपसे पहला जो सवाल जो मैं हर किसी से पूछता हूँ, तो सबसे पहले मैं आपसे भी वो सवाल पूछना चाहता हूँ, हु इज मिनी खन्ना? मिनी खन्ना कौन है?
क्या बताऊं मैं आपको अपने बारे में? आप तो सभी कुछ बोल चुके हैं एंड आई बीन इनटू दिस एज यू सेड since the past 15 years. It's what I enjoy, it's my passion, and I derive my strength from tarot. What else to say? I think it's my lifeline too, I can say.
So what bring you to tarot card reading? आपको tarot card reading क्यों आप why you started tarot card reading?
This was long back, and my son was leaving for his graduation. We were in Dehradun at that time. So he had got a book of tarot, and at that time the cards weren't available. So when he left, I thought it was time for to do something on my own. So that's how I got into learning into tarot. And the same time, I saw an ad in the paper also that some tarot classes are going to start in Dehradun. So that was the time that I got into it, and somehow just it happened, and I just went for it.
So when you started tarot card reading, I mean, like, how many years back you started starting tarot card reading?
This was in 2005.
In 2005.
That was when my son left for his graduation to Mumbai. So I had all the time, and I wanted to learn something. So way back
2005 में जब आपने tarot card reading start किया, so what was the atmosphere regarding tarot card reading in the country, specifically when it comes to India? So because India is a country where people are more towards astrology, and tarot card reading is something which which booms up. I believe that 10 years ago, or somewhere around 5 years or 10 years ago, because astrology was the main science which was being practiced by a majority of the future telling people in the country. So when you started tarot card reading, what was different in 2005, and what is different in 2021 now when it comes to tarot card?
See, 2005, not many people knew about cards, and tarot cards was different, and now a number of people are into tarot card reading. It's a set of 78 cards, but with so many readers, each reader reads it in a different way. We connect it to numerology, we connect it to astrology, or switch words or switch phrases. So I think people are more aware now than they were at that time.
जो लोग अमूमन पूछते हैं मुझसे कि क्या टैरो कार्ड रीडिंग सही है कि नहीं है, so what is your answer to that, कि tarot card reading सही है या नहीं है? Because so many people have question on tarot card reading. Still people do have that question on tarot card reading, because उनको लगता है कि उन्होंने कोई डिटेल तो अपनी दी नहीं, कुछ ऐसा तो मांगा ही नहीं रीडर ने, तो how a person who is doing the tarot card reading वो मेरे बारे में कैसे बता सकता है?
I personally feel that tarot card is a guidance. आप future predict नहीं कर सकते.
Okay.
It's a guidance जो आपको बता रहा है that this is how you should go about something to achieve.
So tarot card reading is basically creating the future rather than predicting the future.
Yes, absolutely.
Which is actually amazing, where whenever someone do have this option to choose whether they need to take this action, or not, and because every decision of ours is creating our future. And when tarot cards are giving some guidance regarding कि भैया, when someone, people must come to you कि मैं इस बंदे से शादी कर लूं या नहीं कर लूं, right? And you give some direction and guidance कि that cards are saying this about this person. So the person is having choice whether they want to go for that or not.
Absolutely.
So I'm saying कि I believe that tarot card reading is something which is giving people the option to access their free will by giving them the option or a guidance कि आप अगर आप ऐसा करोगे तो ऐसा होगा और नहीं करोगे तो ऐसा होगा. अभी आपके पास चॉइस है whether you want to go for this A option or B option.
Correct. Absolutely. Guidance है, आप करना चाहें तो आप कर लीजिए, आप नहीं करना चाहें तो ठीक. It's like giving an umbrella in the rain.
So how hard or how easy it was for you to start practicing tarot card reading in a professional way after just, completing your studies in tarot card reading? How difficult or how easy it was for you?
I think it came naturally. Earlier we were, because there wasn't Google or itna search nahi kar sakte the. But at that time it was more of bookish knowledge. But I think till today, whenever I do a reading, I learn from that. So I would say that I'm learning each day till today.
So even after doing tarot card reading for 16 years now, almost 16 years now, you're saying that you're still learning. And nowadays people feel that doing a course of 3 months or 6 months, they are like expert in the field.
No, not at all. I think it's a learning experience each time you do a reading for anybody.
That's a very I believe that it's a very important insight that everybody who wants to become a tarot card reader or who wants to study occult sciences must take this from you. Or
it's a big responsibility. Reading for somebody is a big responsibility. You are guiding somebody.
बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहे हैं, because somebody is trusting on your words.
Absolutely.
So what do you think that nowadays the scenario is such that people are into tarot card reading, like n number of women are into most of the tarot card readers are women.
Yeah.
So what do you think why tarot card reading? Why women go for the tarot card reading? Most of the women are tarot card readers. I mean, like whenever it comes to future telling sciences, we see that the ratio of the gender inequality is there when it comes to tarot card reading. Most of the women are tarot card readers. Why it is so like that?
First of all, I feel that women, they can be home and they can do that. Secondly, I feel women are more intuitive, more considerate, and they can relate to the situation more than a male can. And I think it comes more naturally to women than men.
I believe that you're saying absolutely right, that women are more intuitive than male, because the emotional quotient of women are higher than males. I mean, like I can totally feel like that. I mean, like, the emotional quotient of the women are more than of a male. And when it comes to tarot card reading, intuition is very important. So I want to ask one more question from you: that how important intuition, how important the role of intuition in tarot card reading?
I think when we go for a reading, intuition is very, very important, because number of cards is just the same. And if we go by the bookish knowledge, so each card has a specific meaning. What meaning, how we relate the cards, and what meaning we take out from the spread, and help the client with it. So that's all intuition based.
So intuition has something which plays a very important part in tarot card reading, and intuition is something which plays a very important part in astrology also. But most of the people ignore this fact that intuition is very important when it comes to predicting the future, or trying to know the future, or trying to guide someone for the future. What is your advice to the people who are into occult sciences and who want to develop their intuitive self, who want to develop their intuitive power? Because you are practicing, I believe that you must be practicing intuition from last 16 years now. consciously you're practicing intuition. Before that you must be practicing intuition, but it might come, you know, unconsciously to you, but now you're practicing it consciously. So what is
Yeah.
your advice to the people in general, that how a person can develop intuition so that they can become a good reader if they're into the occult sciences, or they can take their decisions wisely if they are not into the occult sciences, then also they can you know, take a decision wisely with the power of the intuition. Because I believe that intuition is the new, I mean, like, new skill that everybody should work on.
Yeah, true. See, first of all, meditation is very, very important. Meditation, and I personally feel breathing exercises help a lot. And of course, being a very, very positive person. So one needs to work on self before getting into all this.
बिल्कुल आप ठीक कह रहे हैं, बिल्कुल आप ठीक कह रहे हैं. So one needs to prepare himself or herself before entering into the occult sciences, because I believe that it's not about that you know about something. It's about that how you perceive it, how you take it forward, how you take it out into the world.
Yeah.
That is what makes sense. That is what important. And right now, most of the people are in future telling sciences so that they can earn good money, because everybody in the world is, most of the people in the world are worried about their future. Everybody wants to know the future, right? And future telling sciences are something which people are always looking for. From last thousands of years, people are, you know, going to astrologers, numerologists, vastu experts, tarot card readers. So future is something which everybody is interested into. And people think that becoming a tarot card reader or becoming an astrologer or a numerologist or a vastu expert can, you know, bring a lot of money in their life, which might be true, which might not be true in everyone's case. But what do you suggest to the people who are entering into this field just for the sake of making money? What is your advice to them?
I personally feel that it's okay. Money is important, but you cannot, just play with anybody's emotions. Anybody coming to you has a problem. Anyone who has a problem will come to you.
Bilkul.
So one needs to be very grounded and try and give the client best so that, you cannot misguide anybody.
Yes.
You need to understand that the person is in a problem, and extracting money from the person, uska kaam bhi na ho. So then we are ruining our own karma. So what is the point in being in this field?
बिल्कुल आप ठीक
Justice करना चाहिए. One needs to be very, very just. किसी को misguide नहीं कर सकते.
बिल्कुल आप ठीक कह रहे हैं, बिल्कुल आप ठीक कह रहे हैं. जितने भी लोग फ्यूचर टेलिंग साइंस वाले लोगों के पास आते हैं अपने भविष्य जानने के लिए या अपनी समस्याओं के समाधान के लिए, most of the people come when they do have the problem.
ऐसे तो कोई नहीं आएगा कि मेरी जिंदगी अच्छी चल रही है, आप बता दीजिए कैसे चल रही है.
बिल्कुल आप ठीक कह रहे हैं. जिनकी जिंदगियां थोड़ी खराब चल रही होती हैं वही आते हैं, और वो एक उम्मीद के साथ आते हैं, एक एक्सपेक्टेशन के साथ आते हैं कि यार यहाँ पे आकर के ना मेरी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाएगी. तो वो जब आते हैं इस तरीके से, तो it is not only about making money, it's also about guiding the people in the right way, so that they should be able to get benefit out of it, rather than कि भैया वो आए अपना पैसा खर्च करें और उसके बाद बोले कि यार ये तो कुछ काम ही नहीं करता, which happens most of the time when it comes to astrology. It happens, people say कि astrology don't work, it doesn't work for me. I have been to so many astrologers, मैं 20 साल से एस्ट्रोलॉजर के पास जा रहा हूँ, but nothing has came true for me, or I have done so many remedies but my problems are still there. So बिल्कुल आप ठीक कह रहे हैं. One more question which I want to ask you regarding tarot is कि people think that doing a remedy for a certain time, for example, they have a problem for 30 years and they do a remedy for 3 months and they will be able to overcome from that problem. What do you suggest to those people कि भैया रेमेडी जो है, definitely I believe that remedies do work, but 30 साल की समस्या सिर्फ 3 महीने में खत्म हो जाएगी. Is it possible, or do you have a different opinion about it?
नहीं, वो तो possible नहीं, because पहले we used to give Vedic remedies. So अब you are also into astrology. हम किसी भी planet की remedy दे रहे हैं, वो काम करेगी. ऐसा नहीं है कि that things don't work, but it's not a miracle. ऐसा भी होता है that when we give a switch word chant or a miracle number or somebody or some other chant to somebody, it works. उनका एक दिन में काम हो जाता है. We do abundance workshops. People get benefit in 4 days. Some people don't even get benefit in 40 days. So, एक तो it depends how much the person believes in it. मैंने आपको बोला है आप ये sentence 10 बार chant कर लीजिए. आपने 10 बार chant कर लिया and you will say nothing is working out. But what has been the person's intention in chanting?
बिल्कुल.
Are you being positive? And do you have that intention it'll work? So it's all how positive that the person is. उनकी ग्रह स्थिति कैसी चल रही है? Are the planets in their favor? So all these things matter. And I feel that a tarot card reader is also a counselor. Because we try and understand what the problem the client is going through and then explain. Patience is the key word for a reader.
बिल्कुल आप ठीक कह रहे हैं. In most of my readings, I personally felt that people just do want to talk to you rather than, getting the reading done. They just want to talk to you so that they can, express themselves कि यार मेरे साथ इतनी problem चल रही है. Please listen to me, because they don't have anyone to listen to them. So I also believe that astrologer, tarot card readers, numerologists, vastu experts, they are more of a counselor also. They play a part of a psychologist also when it comes to consulting people. And I have seen many readers who are very arrogant and very egoistic when it comes to seeing a chart or doing a future reading for a person. So what do you suggest to all the readers out there, that how humble a person should be when it comes to doing future telling sciences? How humble a person should be, how important it is for a person to be too humble, so that it might so that it will be beneficial for the client also and for that person also.
See, it's very easy for me to say that the person has to be, means the reader has to be very humble and the reader has to be very patient and you have to show all your love and all the concern. But ऐसा नहीं होता है, because the person who is coming to you is not happy. The person is upset. So how the person takes up what suggestions you give, that is also tough for the person. आप किसी को, person is very negative and you say that you are very negative, nobody likes to hear that.
बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहे हैं.
So होना चाहिए, but circumstances भी ऐसे हो जाते हैं that the reader is not humble. कोशिश तो करते हैं, everybody does it, because being into this line we have to be humble, we have to have a soft corner, and then but again it's also a kind of that we are doing business, so one has to be make sure that you don't the person doesn't go overboard, not take much of your time, because जो बोल रहा है अपनी problem सुना रहा है, so that person has so much to say. But the person who's doing the reading, does that person have that much of time, or is that person ready to give that time? So
Absolutely, बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहे हैं.
ये चीजों का असर पड़ता है.
बिल्कुल आप ठीक कह रहे हैं, बिल्कुल आप ठीक कह रहे हैं. Sometimes people want to talk to you for hours.
Yes. So sometimes, you have to say that, nahi, it's a 20-minute reading or it's a 30-minute reading. Though the client doesn't like it, because tab tak baat puri nahi hoti hai.
बिल्कुल आप ठीक कह रहे हैं, because people do not love the time constraint, because they feel they have paid money, so all the time is theirs. But it doesn't work like that. Everybody has a limited time, 24 hours for everyone, and for a reader also the time is limited, and a reader has to help a lot of people out there, so limited time for everyone.
Yeah.
So what do you suggest to the people who are coming for readings? What do you suggest कि वो अपना जो ये limited जो time है उसके अंदर कितना productive कैसे हो सकते हैं? What do you think? कि वो productive कैसे हो सकते हैं कि भाई मेरे पास आधा घंटा ही है सवाल पूछने के लिए, तो do you suggest them to prepare themselves before coming to the session, or do you practice something else for that?
Yes, I always tell my clients to send me their birth details and be prepared with the questions. It's not that I tell them to send me the questions, but I like to do readings at that very moment. But at least I'm aware of the birth date and the name. And then if they are prepared with the questions, it doesn't take much time.
Yes, because I believe that preparation is very important for both the reader and the seeker,
Yes, it is.
So, ma'am, what do you think, what will be the future of the future telling sciences? Tarot card reading, astrology, numerology, वास्तु, इनका क्या भविष्य होगा आने वाले समय में? How people will look at it according to you? मतलब आपके पर्सपेक्टिव क्या है कि आने वाले समय में, आने वाले 10 साल बाद, 15-20 साल बाद, how people will look at all these things?
I think it will be a big help to everybody because there is so much happening. Nuclear families हो गई हैं. And people don't have big families. Earlier we had support of families, and after this pandemic, तो friends का भी support नहीं रहा है. Everything is online. So we need people who can hear us out, who can guide us. So I think it has, as a reader, readers have a very bright future.
Readers have a very bright future. So everybody out there who are listening to Mani Khanna ma'am, so get ready with your pen and paper, because soon, not on this live, but soon she is also going to start her own tarot card, how to become a tarot card reader, her tarot card reading courses. And we believe that in future we will be able to work together in that particular regards. And I believe, ma'am, Mini ma'am, I really believe that your expertise, your experience is very much required by the world, because there are very few people out there in the future telling sciences who are authentic, who are true, and who really do have that experience and knowledge which can make a change, which can make an impact in people's life. जैसे आप बिल्कुल साफ साफ कह रहे हैं कि भैया फ्यूचर नहीं बता सकते, we can only give the guidance, because people claim कि मैं तो I can tell your future. People do these sort of claims, but
yeah,
that is so true of you. I mean, like, that is so kind of you. So so amazing of you to accept this, that we are giving the guidance. It is a probabilistic science rather than a predictive science, right?
Yeah.
Which is super, which is actually very, very, very amazing. So, Mani ma'am, thank you so much for joining us on this live. Thank you so much for giving your valuable time. I know that you are very short of time. So, I am so grateful कि आप आए और आपने अपना समय दिया और इतनी अच्छी आपने बातें हम लोगों को बताई. I believe मैं आपकी बहुत कुछ चीजें मैं हमेशा आपकी जो है ध्यान में रखूंगा. कि सबसे पहली तो चीज मैं आपकी ये ध्यान में रखूंगा कि it is very important for a reader to understand that whomsoever is coming to you with an expectation. So you should be prepared and you should take care of the word that you are speaking, that is coming from your mouth. And yeah, earning money is okay, but giving the right guidance is more important when it comes to future telling sciences.
Thank you so much, Mohit. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and looking forward to doing more sessions with you.
That would be like super amazing, and we all request Mani Khanna ma'am to come regularly on this page so that people can get benefit of her expertise and her experience. और मैं पर्सनली उनसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा आगे कि वो जल्दी हमारे साथ आएं और लोगों को टैरो कार्ड रीडिंग के थ्रू हेल्प करें. तो थैंक यू सो मच Mani ma'am, थैंक यू सो मच. प्लेजर इज ऑल माइन. थैंक यू सो मच. मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा कि आप आए और आपने इतना अपना टाइम दिया. थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you so much, Mohit. God bless all of you and see you soon.
Everybody who wants to connect with Mrs. Mani Khanna, the details will be given on my page soon. So be connected. If you have not liked the page, not followed the page, please like the page, please follow the page. और डिटेल्स आपके पास आ जाएंगी, so that you can connect with Mini ma'am and you can have your tarot card reading done. Okay, ma'am. Bye.
Bye bye. Bye.